Hi, Adrina. This is Adrina's Realm, Season 5, Episode 6, entitled Teamwork. So, yesterday, I was at work and I was on lunch break, and I happened to go into the security office, and one of my good co-workers, who gonna remain nameless, she know who she is. She was in there, and I was in there talking to her, and then another co-worker of mine, who will remain nameless as well, they came in and they went over to the a binder to put something in there, and I looked over. I was like, "Man, that's heavy." And they were like, "Yeah, we need to do something different. Take the old stuff out because the patients are no longer here in the hospital. They've been gone for 3 to 6 months or whatever." And my other coworker, she was like, "Well, we had to keep that. What if we get subpoenaed?" And the other coworker, he was like, "Well, for how long we got to keep this stuff for? 3 to 6 months?" And she was like, "No, 7 years." And I was like, "Oh shit, bitch! The horns and the claws is finna come out, and she's finna tear into his ass." So he was like, "Well, they need to do something differently. Put some take out this old stuff and put in another binder or whatever. It's getting too thick." And so she was like, "Take some motherfucking initiative and help out. Buy the supplies if you feel that badly about it. And he gonna lean over and he told her, "They don't pay me enough for this." And she was like, "I don't even want to hear it." She says, "All you're gonna do is bitch, and you're not gonna do nothing about it." And I just stood back and I just watched it transpire, because if you be somewhere for a certain amount of time and you see some things that you want to change, you need to voice it or do something about it. And in a situation like that, where if you felt that it was heavy or whatever, just go ahead and say, "Hey, it's heavy. Can I get some assistance? What can we do about this?" But don't just say it's too heavy and expect it to you not know why it's heavy, and then when you find out why, it's like, "Oh damn, we still need to change it." It's reasons why things are the way they are, especially when it comes to documents, because the state is notorious. Every state is notorious for doing audits and subpoenas. They are notorious for that, especially when it comes to the hospital. So I just laughed at that, because in that situation, it was like, she's been there for years and you just got here. So it's like, she knows what she's talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Just if you feel that something, like I said, something needs to be done, just speak up on it. And she also said too, a lot of people want to be proactive but don't want to do shit to change it. Now me, if I feel that something needs to be changed, I'm going to speak up on it and I'm going to ask, what can I do to make this better? I've always been that way. But you have other people, whether it's, classmates, co-workers, family members, whatever, some people that proactive, more like pro-shitter, they speak a big game but don't want to do shit to change it. They want people to do it for them. So this adrinisode is just short tonight, because all I wanted to say was that her horns grew out her head and her fucking claws were sharpened to kill. That was something that I was not expecting, but I'm glad that I got to see it before I left permanently. So I'm just glad that she tightened up her bra straps, put her hand in the ponytail, put up her dukes, and was ready to go. I was like, wow. And I had just walked back to my desk, and I just knew that it was going to be something. So I'm just glad that, she stood her ground, because with some people you have to, you don't got to, physically put your hands on them, but you have to sometimes verbally, bring them down a peg, talk to them. Sometimes it come off harsh. It may not be your intentions, but it come out that way, and some people just don't know how to take it. But the other coworker was like, "I don't want no bad blood." She didn't want none either. But I mean, when you be somewhere for years and years on end, and you got somebody new coming in saying, "This needs to be changed, this is too heavy," da 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 da, but you've been a smart ass about it, that's not nice, that's not cool. So it's not groovy. So anytime that y'all feel that y'all need to voice something, don't just voice it. actually put in the work to make that change. Teamwork is everything. It goes a long way. You don't have to like the motherfuckers that you work with, but y'all have a job to do. So put the pettiness and the bullshit to the side and do your damn job. And don't, if you not sure what you heard, don't, when it comes time to do a report, you put what you thought you heard. Because in security, as well as, in law enforcement, when you have to go to court and they put you on the witness stand or the testifying stand and they ask you what happened and you say, well, I thought I heard, and it caused a whole lot of confusion. So when we do our reports, we have to put exactly what happened. It has to be factual, not what's the word am I thinking about? Hearsay. I put it like that. It has to be factual, not hearsay, not what you thought you heard. It can't be fickle. It has to be factual, not fickle. So that's all this adrinisode was about. Just teamwork. Put y'all pettiness and the bullshit to the side. Work together. If you want to make a change, don't be a pro shitter. Be proactive. So that's all I have to say about this adrinisode, and I will see you guys next week. This is old. The hair is old. The outfit is old. But this is my Kristen Milton look. Team Kristen. Kristen is goals. #27 Queen. So I'm gonna see you guys next week. Kisses.